just Chris doing that.
Oh no!
It was.
Okay. Oh god! Put it back.
Yeah.
I don't want to be live. What's up, y'all?
What's up, everyone? The overlays are taking a while. Let's see.
Just as Solix is leaving, bro. Why you gotta
Light
do this?
stream. BRB.
Yeah, everybody.
Hopefully he comes back. Wow, that looks terrible. Fuck Lightstream.
Yeah, the Lightstream Classic. They gotta. So they downgraded it. They downgraded probably.
Oh man,
it's not good for us.
I fucking hope not.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to FastTrack Feedback Fridays, where we listen to your music. We already got 2 people in the queue. Solex, we want you in the queue. Everybody else who's watching, we want you in the queue. We get through about 5 to 6 songs every stream. We got 2 in the free queue. We got more free spots. If you guys want to tip to skip the line, to the small line, but if you guys want to do it, it's there. $5 minimum. We'll get you to the front of the line here. But yeah, just another Friday. But
yep. Cool. Let's push this track to live because I don't think anyone's gonna tip. But wait, Hollow Points was the first one, right?
I have Alan Skidrow here.
I think the order just changed by accident.
Yeah. Okay,
unless it does that.
Unless Skidrow just tipped secretly.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, we'll do Hollow Points. We got Hollow Points first. We got Alan Skidrow. Is that you? Is it Trap Overlord? Is that their name? Trapford. Never mind. Sorry, Trapford. Is that you, Alan Skidrow? Because you said that you're in line from last week. And the only other person is Pure Brexit Giza, which I know is Hollow Point. So it's like, who are you? And is this true? If not, you should.
Who are you and where do you live?
Exactly. Give us all your money, social security password, everything.
Yes.
That doesn't make sense. But yeah, cool. So we got those 2 tracks, guys. Get those songs in, and yeah, we'll be talking about more stuff that we're doing. But you want to go and introduce the first track?
Yes, sir. We got Hit It Quick, 89 BPM. And this is by Hollow Points. As the artist, roles are songwriter and composer. Genres indie, psychedelic rock, and psych pop. And description is, I've been experimenting a lot. Yes, sir.
What?
Nice. That's part of the description.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm all disoriented right now. I need to fucking get myself together. But okay, cool. You ready?
Yep, let's do it.
All right, hit it quick. 3, 2, 1.
Thing?
Okay. Yeah, that was
a Mac DeMarco song?
I can see that. It sounds very clean to be Mac DeMarco. Sounds good so far.
Oh, it's fun.
Nice gradual fade here.
Gradual until it wasn't.
Yeah, why you gotta fuck it up, bro?
Yeah.
Why is everybody baiting us today,
I
bro?
feel like people when they bounce stuff, they just don't pay that much attention to detail to like exactly where.
Hmm. Hmm.
You set those markers, and you're like, it's about the end.
Yeah, that's
It's like,
probably it.
but
Josh won't notice.
nope.
Little do you guys know.
Yeah.
It's the last thing we hear before we have to address the people. So keep
Yes,
that in
sir.
mind, everybody. But uh I did notice. Yeah, you got it, bro. Giza's in the chat, bro. What's up, Giza?
What's up?
But yeah, what you got? Vibes, first impressions.
It's fun. It's cool. I mean, it's kind of unique. The way you've combined the different sounds into a groove that works. There's some sort of atypical stuff in there.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, you just said you're experimenting, so I'm curious, like,
What do you want to
what
do with it?
that means. Yeah, like, what do
Yeah.
you want? Do you intend to like put like vocals on this, or is this just like an interlude track for an album? Like, what's the vision here?
Hmm.
Because it's like fine as it is, but it's like hard to judge and say like, yeah, release this,
Hmm.
because it's doesn't it's un it seems like it's
Sounds
unfinished.
like yeah, it sounds like it's an idea right now.
Yeah, yeah. There's just nothing wrong with that. It's just like what's the goal?
Hmm.
How should we judge this?
Right. I'm trying to do like psychedelic type stuff. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Vocalist too. Yeah, I was wondering because like if you had to ask me if, as an instrumental track if it's ready to release right now, I don't think so. But if there's vocals, like maybe it's closer. You
Yeah.
just need vocals. So in a way, it's farther. But yeah, that's why context matters. So,
Yeah.
but it sounds like they're
Again,
trying to
like
find vocals. So
if it was like an interlude track on an album, that might be fine.
yeah.
But if it's like supposed to be its own standalone track, it's kind of like, does it
Hmm.
have an identity yet?
Hmm.
It kind of just feels like it's a nice little groove that
Hmm.
goes on for a couple minutes. But is that
Or if it's
enough?
like a coffee shop theme of a video game, then I could
Yeah,
like
yeah.
maybe
It
not a
could.
coffee shop, something like I don't know, more
Yeah,
noir than that. But we'll
yeah.
see. But yeah, cool. It sounds like they're trying to get vocals on it, so we'll go with that.
Okay.
But yeah, I could hear what Josh was saying about the Mac DeMarco thing. It sounds a little bit more. I don't know if bluesy is the right word, but like it had that kind of vibe to it for me personally.
Hmm.
Kind of cool. A little drier than Mac DeMarco. I feel like where his is kind of like washed out. This is a little bit more dry and crispy.
He puts a lot of
But
modulation on his stuff. It's usually well, depends on the parts. So his
mhm,
like drums are often very dry, but then like the
that's
all the other
true.
stuff is like washed in modulation.
That's true. Yeah, I do notice that. Yeah. So in the sense, the drums are pretty dry, as here. Maybe that's also kind of close to the distinction that you picked up. I kind of liked how dry and like obviously programmed the drums were too, though. Like when the kick came in and it was like a trip, like a sextuplet, I think, and then it was like all the same kick sample. I was like, oh, that's like obvious. They're making a statement. It's cool, and it didn't sound bad, so I like that. Yeah, there's a lot of cool things, a lot of things to like. It's just like I said, or like Josh said, it sounds unfinished. So, um, yeah, that's kind of my vibes at this point. You have anything else to say?
By the way, I was just looking up to clarify. The album I thought it sounded similar is "Here Comes the Cowboy," which is
Mm.
a more recent. Well, actually, no, it's like 2019. But
Damn.
yeah, Mac DeMarco album that's got a little bit of like a funny sort of westernish flair to it.
Mm-hmm.
But I heard a little bit of that in this. But
I hear that
anyways,
too. Yeah, yeah. I've been sleeping on Mac. I figure I should dive in at some point.
yeah, it's cool.
All my friends seem to like him, but cool. You have a score?
Yeah, I do.
I'm gonna think about it for about 2 seconds here. Let's see. Do do. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Yo,
Nice.
content.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty simple. Like I like the parts you've got and how they're put together, but like there's not a whole lot else to it. I mean,
Someone told him he sounded like Steely Dan. Is that true? I
I
haven't
don't know.
listened to much
I
of
don't know
Steely Dan.
Steely Dan that well,
Is that the guy
unfortunately.
that does Johnny Be Good, or am I just tripping?
Nope.
Okay.
Unless he did like a cover, or they did a cover of it. I don't
Johnny
know.
Be Good. Chuck
Steely
Berry.
Dan is a band, also, aren't they?
Steely
I don't think
Dan.
it's a guy.
You sure it's not Dan?
I don't think so.
Steely Dan is a
It's a
band.
band.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Oh. Anyways, yeah, I wouldn't know. Uh, that's not really modern. That is Pete Tosh.
Wait, what
What?
was the song that you said?
Me?
Yeah, the
I said
song.
Johnny Be Good.
Oh, wait. Did he write that?
I wrote that. Steely Dan did not do Johnny Be Good from as far as I can see.
Chuck Berry?
Yeah,
What's
I
Chuck Berry?
sorry.
It's not
I don't
Pete.
know I don't know who Pete Tosh is.
Chuck
Greg is icon.
Berry Be Good's like one of the most classic blues songs.
Yeah, Johnny Be Good's fire. But anyways, cool content. What do you have?
I mean, otherwise, I think compositionally, it's fine. I think it needs a vocalist just because, like, it
Mhm,
doesn't change that much throughout. It's kind of
mhm.
like novel at the beginning, and then it's kind of just like, okay, we're in this now, but like, what next?
Yeah,
And you need a vocal to like carry the intrigue of that kind of simple bass layer through the whole song. So there's nothing wrong with it necessarily. It just like isn't doesn't feel finished because of that.
right.
You thought Johnny B. was from Steely Dan? No.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just as clueless as you are. Are you? I forget where you're from. Brexit. I don't think you're from UK when I talk to you, but I forget. I have to remember. You're not the guy
Brexit
from
and
Australia.
Giza could either be Britain or Egypt. Giza.
No, I don't think it was
I
Giza.
don't think so.
Fuck, I forget. Were you like from Finland? Netherlands. That's it.
Yeah.
My bad.
Nice.
Um, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, I'm just as close as you are, so I guess I have less of an excuse because I imagine Johnny B. Good is from America. Chuck Berry, it sounds pretty American,
Hmm.
and Steely Dan.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
oops. But anyways, yeah, I agree with Josh. Like, as a standalone thing, I feel like it it sounds like I'm like a video game character just waiting for something to happen, but nothing's really happening. It's just kind of a background music, but
Yeah.
it's cool background music, but it needs to be more to be a song, I think, that people would want to come back to. Unless they played the game and the game was really good. Anyways, content, do you have a score?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Good start. Keep it up.
Cool.
Production.
Solex is back.
Actually, you're
Welcome
right.
back.
You're right. You're right. There you go.
Nice.
What's up, Solex? He back.
um
Get that song, bro. We want to hear it. That last week's track was phenomenal. Production, and you usually do pretty good. What do you have for production?
let me just take a quick listen back here. Let's see. I mean, obviously the drums sound pretty good. They're
Yeah. Do you
pretty
feel like
crispy.
there's lacking in the low end a little?
A little bit. I think it's biased towards the highs and upper mids overall as a
I think so
mix.
too. Yeah.
To an extent, it's sort of okay. I think you're again a little bit too far in the balance there, but it's kind of okay to be in that realm
Hmm.
for this kind of track because it keeps it light and playful.
Yeah.
It would be nice if there's a little bit more bass, I
Mhm.
think.
That low end.
Um, yeah, but also the that synth part. I think if you're trying to go for the genres you're talking about, the synths aren't quite there to me. Like, there's nothing objectively bad or abjectly bad about
Mhm.
them, but they don't sound like amazing, if
Hmm.
that makes sense. It's like they kind of sound like stock synth parts. They're kind of at like high, if not full velocity the whole time. The part doesn't sound like it's super like well thought out or impressive. It's just kind of like notes being played.
Do you feel
And
like there's like not a lot of fundamental in that synth sound too, or?
it could be that could be part of it, but
Mm,
it just feels like not that special of a synth part.
mm,
And maybe it even is just the processing. It might not even be the content of it, the playing itself, but like
mm,
I don't know. I just don't think the synth itself sounds like really impressive or different. Or even like standard. Like it sounds a little bit like subpar to me, just
mhm.
sonically, like
You mean
quality
like sound
wise.
selection? Yeah.
Yeah, just sound selection. And the reverb just seems like I don't know, it could be better tuned to have more of a space effect to it rather than just for the sake of reverb being reverb.
Mhm.
It doesn't feel like it's like integrating with the rest of the track. It just feels like a synth that has reverb on it. It's just the first reverb that was there, like nothing really feels like it's that well orchestrated or sort of organized within the context of the track.
Do you mind if I listen real quick?
Yeah. You might have to go back a little bit. A little further.
Oh, it's not any of those sounds?
It's more this chunky part of the waveform.
Cool. Yeah, so you're talking about the pads that are kind of in the
Yeah,
background?
there's a pad and the synth, and they're kind of fighting with each other a little bit.
Yeah, well, the synth that's going like do da do da.
And
That
there's
one,
just a
I kind of like that one.
there's just a pad behind it, and they're just
Yeah,
kind of all mixing together. It's like a little bit
yeah,
nebulous.
yeah. I don't like the bzzz one. It just kind of adds noise where the mix is already built up, and
Yeah,
I like what the do da. Like I feel like for some reason it's an E piano or an
I
organ or
like that one.
something.
Yeah.
That one's cool. But yeah, just to get surgical with you, Brexit. Yeah, maybe you could switch out that fuzzy sound for something else. But cool. Do you have anything else for production?
Um, not really. I mean, I think those are the main
It's not.
things.
Yeah, it's not too bad otherwise. It's just yeah, you know, I agree with everything Josh said, like the mixed balance that we brought up, maybe a little bit more low end. I might be biased towards kind of low end music though in general, and low ends in general. But okay, you have a score?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Bow.
Nice.
Track total.
Track total. Let's see.
Okay, I got mine.
Yeah, me too.
3, 2, 1. Baba Booey.
Cool.
Oh shit, 69. Man, that gravity just
You don't have to.
gravity. Oh, a little bit overcorrection. There, pendulum swing. All right.
Gravity. Yeah.
Gravity.
Nice. Cool.
All right.
All right. Thanks, Hollow Points with the
I
Z.
think that's because I tried to fill in the sound with the brass. Bro, I didn't even hear the brass. That might have just been like fuzz.
Maybe it was a brass sound that actually sounds like a synth pad.
Great number. Great sport. We really appreciate you. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. What's next?
We just got Alan Skindra. I mean, shit. People get in the queue. Solex, submit music.
Solex, why you?
Others, send stuff in. We've got room.
There's Solex right now. It's Snorex, bro.
Yeah. Maybe we should have made a Discord announcement. Maybe people don't know that we're live, but hopefully the Twitch gods will bring in some fresh eyes.
Come on, guys, get it in there. But we got time.
Invite your friends. If you know somebody who needs feedback, hit them up right now. Get them on the stream.
Go right at, and you know he does. No, I'm just kidding. But cool. You want to get the next song?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh my gosh.
All right. We've got Florida Low Remix. Oh boy, Florida.
Flow Rider.
Your role is producer and production assistant, which seems like probably a joke, but that's I guess on us for having that in the list.
We got a lot of funny guys in this chat and
Sure.
FastTrack in general.
Flow Rider remix.
Yes,
yeah, is it?
Flow Rider, Florida. I imagine it's Florida.
We'll have to see, I guess.
Okay.
Genre is electronic, and yeah, artist is Florida, not Florida, Florida.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, who is this? But
track description is anything.
Is Florida the one that goes apple bottom jean jean? That song's called Low, I think, isn't it?
Oh, is it that song?
Should I get low, low, low?
Hopefully, we don't get a copyright strike.
Oh man, incoming! It always happens. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Let's do it. Flow Rider remix. Oh shit, Brexit's decided. All right, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it is. Call it.
Oh boy.
Talk to him. Talk to him. It's me walking in the club, bro. Come on.
Pretty nasty baseline.
Fire.
Well,
Talk about some low end there.
it's kind of like, what's the point?
Yeah. Damn, bro.
I mean,
Damn.
I don't know. Like,
Alan Skindrow, bro. You in the
I'll
chat?
say I do like the bass line. Like, I think it's cool.
Yeah. It got that
Um,
apple bottom, huh?
but I kind of feel like it's just you're
It's like every Sigma edit that I've ever seen.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, I don't know, like, what value does it add? Like, yeah, the original track is, like, fun to listen to, and this is
Mhm.
also fun to listen to, but I just, like, I don't know, I don't find myself getting as interested in, like, a remix of an already very popular song
Yeah.
versus, like, having something new to bring to, like, the conversation, you
Mhm.
know? So, I don't know. I don't know how to judge it. Like, you didn't make the song, you just put, like, a bass line on it, so
Apple bottom.
cool. See where it goes. And maybe it works, right? Maybe you release this and some people, follow
Yeah,
you
I can see
on
Andrew
stuff.
Tate edit to this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can see that.
But
Sure.
yeah, I don't know, like maybe it works for you, but I don't know. Like what's your thought in making the remix, right? Like what's your goal?
I think there's a fine line of what years and tunes to remix. Explain.
If it's like one of the most popular songs ever,
It is.
it's like there must be thousands and thousands of remixes,
Yeah.
and the majority of them happened like within a year or two of the song being released probably.
Yeah.
So like what? It just feels a little irrelevant. Like
Yeah, I'm curious, like, just as your own person, like, why'd you decide to do it? Were you just like, "Oh, this song's crazy," or like, were you just inspired, or did you have a Sigma edit that you wanted to do? Like, what's up?
yeah.
But for example, Darude Sandstorm, no, I love that song. What do you mean? Just not remix it? Why? Because it's already perfect. I would love it.
Funny.
But anyways, yeah, Flowrider. I mean, it was decent. Like,
Yeah.
just kind of what for me personally, like, I don't know. This might be more of a bootleg than anything because what I was about to say kind of is my own vision of what a remix is, but it's like it brings something new to the table, that like flips the song kind of on its head a little bit. But it kind of just slowed down the original song and then changed genres. Like that's kind of all it did. And to me, that's more of a bootleg, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. Still, it's just like I've heard the Sigma edit house, slower house kind of sound, and I've heard Flow Rida's hit low, and I like that original better. So it's like I'm left with just like, this is like fine. It sounds okay. I could see it in a Sigma edit, but I don't want to look it up. So yeah, I think overall a decent job. Just not our cup of tea. So
Yeah, exactly.
cool. You have a score for vibes?
Yeah, let's see.
Shit, the flow.
Yeah, I have a score.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Apple bottom jean.
And my score is just because I feel like indifferent about it.
I was
I don't
heavily
like
tempted to do a 69.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like I don't
was
not
too
like
high.
it, which is why it's in between develop and good to go. It could probably be passable. It's just like I don't know. I don't really care.
Don't remix it because it would be a meme tune. It is really hard to overcome that, I suppose. But
That's
it's
true.
such a good track. Maybe Basement Jacks. I don't even know what that means, bro. Get a bit of that Ret Alert remix. Still, I don't know what that means.
So Lex, you're chatting a lot. Where's your music?
Yeah, a whole lot of yapping, bro. But yeah,
Seriously, if anybody, including Solex or anyone who's out there listening, wants to send a track, it's
let's see.
wide open.
Let me check
So
up Twitch. Let's
give
see
us
what we got.
something to give you feedback on.
Yup.
Help us help you.
Yup.
But
Oops. Oops.
you have no music that's been mixed. That's fine. Well, do you have anything you want just like feedback on? I don't know. Even if it's not mixed.
See, the thing is, you said you had a track in mind, but it's okay.
It's
Whatever you
okay.
want.
Yeah, no
We
pressure.
we appreciate the weigh-ins. So
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah. Of course.
Content. What do you got?
Fuck. I mean, it's just a remix with some stuff added to it, and it's short. Like,
It's a
yeah,
bootleg. Yeah.
it's fine.
Sigma edit, decent. You have a score?
Yeah,
3, 2, 1. Papa Booey. Yeah.
yeah. I just don't care. It's
Sure.
like it's fine.
Production.
Production. It's also
Pretty
just like
good,
fine. I
right?
mean, I do like the bass line thing. It's
Hmm.
kind of cool, but I also don't think that it feels fully mastered to me. It doesn't feel like it has like anywhere near the fidelity or oomph of the original.
Oomph.
It just is like, okay, there's a cool timbre in there, but I don't know if it feels well rounded as a mix or a master.
Yeah, it's like decent.
It's okay.
Not impressive, but decent. Cool. Score.
Yes, sir.
3, 2, 1. We back with the strap. Check total. Big booty is slap. Who is that? Is that Team Pain? Team Pain? Is that
TEA pain.
T Pain?
Iced tea pain.
Yeah, that's T Pain, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I can't say T Pain normally right now. Flow by flow
It's
rider.
pain.
Indeed, it is T Pain. All right. Anyways, track total. What do I got? Big booties. Ah! That song's awesome. Okay. I have a score. Do you?
Yep.
I'm way too high for that. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, not 69.
Yeah. Right. Right.
69, 420, 422.
I would totally. Yeah, that's a good score. Shout out Skindro. Trafford, is that you? Are you still here? Because you said that you were in from last week, but I'm not sure. That might have been you. I'm just not sure. Hate to write you off, but if that was you, thank you for the track, as Alan. If that wasn't you, thank you for the track, Alan. Um, cool. Yeah. Right now we don't have anybody in the queue though. So what do you think? So
Well, I can
well,
stall. I mean, how many people are viewing right now?
we got 4 people.
Like 4. So what the fuck? Everyone except for Solex, where is your tracks?
Yeah, I don't know, bro. It might be me, Solex, and then Pure Brexit Giza, and then Skinjo.
Could
Looks like
be.
there's like so I've been looking into other feedback streams lately just to like talk to them.
Mhm.
There's one guy who is in that line streaming right now too, so he might be taking that cake.
Ah, okay.
But anyways, good. Solex looks like he's got someone on deck, so thank you, Solex. We
Nice.
appreciate you.
57 seconds? Damn, this tune is 57 seconds, I see.
Chun.
Cool.
Yo,
Sounds good.
cool.
Well, if anybody's listening that doesn't already know, we're
Fast
building a
track.
platform. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yep. Yeah, we're building a full ass music collaboration platform that helps you build your own personal record label. So,
Hmm.
yeah, it's like get all your people in one place, figure out who does what, assign tasks, upload your tracks and your versions as you work on your projects, and time-stamped comments with timestamps on the waveforms. We got what the fuck is that? Class of 2024. It's like what the hell? We
This is
got
This is me when I need to go to the bathroom and I don't tell Josh.
oh my god. Yeah, exactly.
It's like I'm still here, guys.
Yep. And let's see. What
It's like the worst picture of me ever, brother.
does poster board Chris have anything else to say about the platform?
Oh yeah, guys. There's like what is it? Timestamp comments. We got tasks. We got collaboration features. Right? You can tag your people, assign them tasks. They'll get email notifications, in-app notifications. We're gonna have a mobile app soon. It's gonna be crazy. You
And
can build your team. Everybody has roles. You can have different edit permissions like Google Drive. It's fantastic. Both of my bands have used it, and we've made billions and billions of streams. No,
yeah.
just kidding.
And what poster board Chris, what happens if people don't complete their tasks on
You'll
FastTrack?
die. Oh,
Yeah, you'll die. That's
I'll
correct.
come after you. Actually,
Oh my god.
did you just
Holy shit.
say you didn't complete your task?
Wow. That looks insane.
It
Wait,
really
do it the
does.
other way.
It might get in the way of my mic.
Like big
Actually,
chin way. Now that's
no.
scary. That's terrifying.
This. I just look like 300 pounds.
That is insane. It's crazy
I
how much the perspective really changes the look.
This is an iconic angle. This is me when I mod the Fast Track Discord.
Yeah,
Everybody sign up, follow us there.
that's our
And
Discord mod.
we'll be doing some off. Yeah, this is the
Don't
Discord.
fuck with him.
You might,
He'll come to your house.
this guy looks. I don't think you want him at your house, but yeah,
No, you don't.
you could probably beat this guy up. Now
He'll,
this guy, Megamind here, might just have some psychic powers.
this egghead.
Yeah, this guy. I wouldn't want to mess with this guy, but
Yeah,
this
definitely
guy,
psychic powers.
I could bully. Anyways,
Yeah.
yeah, that's it, y'all. Follow, follow
Like,
us.
follow, subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, sorry, I have too much in my influencer bag, but
Yeah.
we got that beta, y'all. Sign up, and new features are coming on the way. New developments coming pretty soon, so it'll be cool.
Which, just to tease those, again, mobile app, that's pretty cool. desktop app that you can synchronize your bounce folders to FastTrack automatically. Pretty cool, right? If you think that's cool, leave a comment there.
Yeah.
So we know what to build, and AI stuff like a release planner that could like plan out your whole release for you because nobody likes doing that shit. So
We
kind
got
of
a stream botting service. I'm just kidding.
no.
Just kidding.
Just submitted. I don't know if I destroyed the limiter or not. I didn't listen when adding my mastering chain. Okay,
It's so funny.
we'll let you know.
All right, we'll roast you anyways. We will not take that into consideration. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
Cool, man. Thank you for submitting. We appreciate you, Solex.
yeah. And
Cool.
if anyone else has a track they want feedback on, throw it in, or else this might be the end.
It might be,
But
but cool. All right. You want to introduce this one?
yeah. So we've got tune in the style of Sammy Vergie. Who's
Virgin.
that?
Sammy Virgie is an artist I've heard of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Solex is the producer and the artist,
Is the
and
goat.
the genre is EDM. His description was for my YouTube channel showing how to produce in the style of Sammy Virgin. Decent
Sammy
tune,
Virgin.
to
Yeah.
be frank, but IMO. TBF IMO, but FYI LMO.
Watch, he's gonna say all that and it'll be fucking fire.
Yeah. TBF IMO, but what do you think? Well, we will let you know.
Fire. Let's do it. You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Rude boy thing, I'm not ramping. Rude boy thing, I'm not ramping. When I'm on a rude boy thing, I'm not ramping. Rude boy thing, I'm not ramping. When I'm on a rude boy thing, I'm not ramping. Rude boy thing, I'm not ramping. When I'm on a rude boy thing, I'm not ramping. Every selector life done, heartbeat done, everything done, sound clash done.
Oh, I fucking heard that, bro.
Every sound boy run, yo. Every selector life done, heartbeat done, everything done, sound clash done, argument done. From my team, every sound boy run. Roll deep in my crew. If I eat
Oh,
food,
that
I
was
eat
so
food in my
fire.
crew. If I smoke weed in my crew. How about you? How about your crew? Yo, I roll deep in my crew. If I eat food in my crew. If I smoke weed in my crew. How about you? How about your crew?
I love the whistle, bro. It's so swaggy.
Dude, why do you say things are not good and then you send us this?
Well, I mean, to be frank, he's like helping us out, and like he's a what is
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
He says for his YouTube, so
That's true.
are
I mean,
you're
I
not
get
gonna
it's
make.
not finished, but dude, like this is good. That's all I'm saying.
No, I mean, I don't think you don't have any. This was just like for a tutorial, huh? Is that what you're saying, Solex? But yeah, I've heard this because the track that he sent me had the same vocals. Super
Mhm.
cool, super fire. Um, yeah, bro. I mean,
Yo, Black, welcome back.
yo, what's up, Black?
We need tracks in the queue, so send it
We
through,
we fiending
please.
we fiending for tracks.
Yeah.
Please send it through. But yeah, this was Solex. Super fire as always. He slapped on a mastering thing. Didn't even check it before he submitted it, but it sounds really good. Yeah, Solex Gold. We appreciate it. Vibes. First impressions. What do you have?
I mean, the vibes are there. It's good. It's fun to listen to. That whistle was fire.
Dude,
That
that's
was
the thing.
awesome.
That whistle's so swaggy. It's like the shittiest stock sound, but it's like
It's the
I
way that you do it, though. It's like being
yeah,
extra bold with it. You know?
yeah. And if everything else is like fantastic, you're like, I know this guy is like really good, and he just put that in there just because he could,
Yeah.
and it's swaggy. It's cool.
Yeah. Exactly.
Love it. Solex, your fire.
Hmm.
Yeah, great mix, great sounds. Bumping lyrics, bumping instrumental. Good all around. I like it.
Hmm.
Um, vibes. You have a score?
Let's see.
Must be a lit tutorial. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a score.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, vibes are good. I mean, I only didn't put it at 90 just because it isn't finished, but I like it a lot.
Yeah, I don't think he's trying to finish it though.
That's true. I'll
Right?
bump it up a little bit. I mean, yeah, the vibes are great.
Yeah.
You heard it from us.
Just sharing a tune from us. But yeah, content. Anything?
No, I mean, I think it's like well done for what it is. I guess it's a little bit of a thing of like how we're judging the track if you're saying it's just for a tutorial versus like a release.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. It's good. You're probably not relying on our scores super heavily for this one because it's not a release. But
Yeah.
I think for
Y'all,
what
if
its
you're in the
goal
chat,
is,
if you're all in the chat and you want some feedback and you want to, like, your music to sound good, subscribe to Solex's channel. Solex, you could put your YouTube channel and shit down there, because
yeah,
these people need help. If every submission sounded like this, our scores would be much higher.
true. Please, Solex, teach the masses.
For real, bro. You can like advertise that shit in our Discord too. But
Yeah.
anyways, yeah, cool. Where were we at? Content? Yeah,
Content.
it's fantastic. We talked about a lot of the sound choices too. I wanted to. Does Solex have an album? That's what I was looking for. I need an album from him. Oh wait, I just looked up the wrong Solex. Solex, do you have an album? Let me see. Gully. That's Solex. That's the Solex we know. I think I only see 3 tracks. So yeah, if you don't have an album, I need it. Be fantastic. I don't really release a lot of music. I can
Dude,
upload
you know
another.
what's so unfortunate? I feel like there's a number of artists that like are
Yeah,
so
why
good.
not? I feel like you do make a lot of music, you just don't release it.
Well, it's this loop, right? Where like if you have self-awareness, it allows you to get to criticize your own work and get better.
Mhm.
And then like but that also can prevent people from like getting their stuff out there. And
Yeah.
I just mean in relative to all the artists that like don't spend much time on stuff
Yeah.
or don't spend time learning and improving and they just release tons of shit and nobody cares.
Yep.
They're like opposite ends of the spectrum. Like it's better to obviously be where you're at, Solex, but man, you're at the point where like shit, I think people want to hear your music.
I do. I want a freaking album from this guy.
Yeah.
Be fantastic.
All the tunes I have released is stuff that I actually hate because I just couldn't be bothered to finish it. I mean,
Why?
I get
What?
that.
Really?
I get that. And that is
Crazy.
for some people part of the iterative cycle. It's like if you spend forever trying to like get every finishing touch, you'll never move to the next thing and like improve in bigger ways. But I mean, you're at the point now where at least we feel like this stuff's really good and people want an album from you, and we do too. Not to say you have to do that right now, but just food for thought. But also, like, most of the things that you send us are like so close to finished that it wouldn't take a lot, I feel like, to get them over the finish line, or at least a sort of acceptable finish line. Not like perfect, 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 but man, you need to get an album out there.
Black is like trolling me right now.
Black said, if you believe you can be as good as Drake, just get a Focusrite at FL Studio and believe.
What about the Shure
It's
SM58
good.
as
Yeah,
well
that'll
as
get you
the
there.
Audio Technica ATH M50s?
That's all you need.
It's like a starter pack. I feel like I'm a starter pack.
It is
guy.
a starter pack. I think there's this weird thing around gear where like some things are very commonplace and they're good,
Mhm.
but they're actually not really enough to like be a great tool for not having to cause more work for yourself, you
Mhm.
know? Like recording on an SM58 through a Focusrite is like not the easiest chain to get to sound really good in a lot of different scenarios.
For sure. I think
But there
it's
are
there's a
options.
threshold of like this person's an amateur musician that's serious, but it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
gonna be like this sounds like Mac DeMarco or something.
Yeah. But it's just interesting how like the AT whatever these are, M50s, ATH M50s are like not outstanding listening headphones, but they're more than good enough to like for tracking and stuff, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
It's like you
So
don't need anything else to just do like the basics. You shouldn't mix on them necessarily, at least exclusively. You could really have like a decent set of speakers and a room for that. But even like the SM58 Focusrite thing, it's like, no, you should probably get like one level up, especially on the mic side. Like,
Mhm.
you should probably get a condenser mic
Right.
and probably not a shitty one because there are a lot of shitty condenser mics that are like, they'll just create problems for you.
You should get the Blue Yeti. I'm just kidding.
I think the lowest level one, at least that I'm aware of at this point, probably is the Rode NT1A.
Hmm.
That's like passable for a wide array of use cases.
Oh yeah, I was
And
gonna say Audio Technica 2020.
yeah,
Maybe for
that's good too. You could totally get by with that as well.
yeah.
The different AT line, but yeah, it's just interesting.
Yup. Anywho, we're preaching to the choir here.
Yeah,
Black's got his focus right, and what was the other thing? FL Studio.
FL Studio,
What
Fruity
dot?
Loops.
Yeah, what dot do you use actually? I'm curious. Solex, I don't know if you told me.
I feel
I
like
think
Solex is an Ableton guy, but I could be
I
wrong.
I
Logic?
have that feeling too, but I feel like I watched his YouTube channel, and if I remember correctly, did I see Fruity Loops? I don't know. I don't think he uses Fruity Loops. There's no way.
Oh, you use Studio One.
Fuck. Okay, I was just wrong. All regardless. Yeah.
Why can't I remember who Studio One is?
I'm a Mario Beatmaker guy, bro. Mario Paint is crazy.
Personas.
I wish I played that game. Apparently, it's like a Super Nintendo game or something. Like I want to go buy that right now. I have a Super Nintendo just lying around, so you could probably emulate it. Anyways, all right.
Dude,
we got Black.
Back on topic, not
Yeah.
the Mario thing, but the Studio One comment. I forgot Studio One exists. But
Who is it made by?
It's Personas.
Oh, Persona. Oh, okay.
And they make some good like interfaces and stuff.
Really? I feel like that's also one of those Focusrite Scarlet like levels. Like at least they have an entry level one.
I think they do have entry level stuff. I don't know how good it is, but I honestly think that because there's less there's less hype around Personas, they tend to focus a little bit more on the tech. But Focusrite's good too.
Yeah, I believe so too.
But I don't honestly, it's not great. I think a lot of people convince themselves that like all you ever need is a Focusrite entry level Scarlet or whatever, and it's like not true.
Like I think it's true in the sense of like, yeah, if you want to like start making music that's like passable and to build like a serious fan base, I think it's true. But
I don't honestly. I think most artists that have a serious fan base have leveled up from the Focusrite Scarlets.
Probably, maybe. I mean,
I think it's like the sort of spread across the whole bottom of the bell curve is like all Focusrite interfaces. Like everyone who's entry level has a Focusrite.
Mm-hmm.
But then as soon as you start to get up a little bit in terms of like seriousness, it's like probably need something with more headroom on like both the input preamps and the outputs, even though they're not very colored. They just don't have enough headroom. And it depends how much IO you need and stuff. But got the focus wrong, Solo 3.
So good.
But I will say though, it is different potentially if you're only mixing versus recording and mixing, because there's like twice as much like IO coloring your sound if you're mixing and recording a lot of mic stuff. I think as a listening device, Focusrite's totally fine.
Oh,
you can get far with it, but
Solex isn't Studio One. Black is Studio One. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was referring to.
Solex is a focus wrong guy like me. All right. Anyways, we got Black's track. I like the description. This is very old. Lies today. What about tomorrow? What about yesterday? We got composer.
Wait, let's give the scores.
Salsa.
Let's give the scores on
shit.
Solex.
My bad. I'm way ahead of myself. Damn, bro.
Although I don't know if Solex is looking for really detailed scores on this one.
It's okay. I'll just give him a red. And
yeah, red. It's all good.
Oh shit! All right, it's auto playing over here. All right, production sounds fucking crisp to me. Let's bump out these scores, especially for just slapping a limiter on it or a mastering chain. You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Boo.
We didn't do content, dude.
Oh fuck!
What?
I had my score.
Oh, you had it in there. I was like,
yeah.
Wait, production.
Yeah, my bad.
And then production. Let me give a score here. Yeah, shit, dude, sounds great.
Yeah, I mean, follow his YouTube channel, y'all. Learn from him.
Yes, learn from
track
the greats. Total? Yeah, I've got a score.
3, 2, 1. Fantastic tutorial track.
Cool. Good tutorial track.
Asterisk with a tutorial, but cool. We got Black. Sorry, I just went super far ahead. Lies Today is a gospel song encouraging people to love thy neighbor and hugging each other sensually while they do salsa, because you put in the genre salsa, which is interesting. I mean, I can't wait. But cool. Lies Today. I'm excited. You ready?
Yep. Let's do it.
3, 2, 1.
Thuggin', I don't want your lovin'. I just wanna thug ya, baby, I'm a thug ya. I just wanna drug ya, I just wanna drug ya. I don't need your love, yeah, I don't need your love. No, I don't wanna fall in love. But if I'm just not enough, not enough. I done been hurt all kind of ways. I ain't got time for the lies today. I'ma pop these drugs. Tell that bitch I need a coochie hug, a coochie hug. Don't say
a coochie hug?
I can't stay.
Did you just say a coochie hug? I'm sorry. Black's back, baby. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of fucking Broccoli by Dram and Lil Yachty. Anyways.
I can't stay. I I ain't got time for the lies today. I thought I had all your love, but I lost it. Miss you and your coochie hug. Why you stopping? Now I'm calling up J-Dub, and we ballin'. Baby, I just want it all. Baby, I just need it all. Thuggin', I don't want your lovin'. I just wanna thug, yeah. Baby, I'm a thug, yeah. I just want the drugs, yeah. I just want the drugs, yeah. I don't need your love, yeah. I don't need your love. No, I don't wanna fall in love, fall in love. What if I'm just not enough, not enough? I done been hurt all kind of ways. I ain't got time for the lies today. I'ma pop these drugs, pop these drugs. Tell that bitch I need a coochie hug, a coochie hug. Don't say a word cause I can't stay. I ain't got time for the lies today. I just put the perk on my tongue. I just wanna have some fun, fun, fun. I was there, you were the one. Now I'm here alone in the sun. No, I don't wanna fall in love, fall in love. What if I'm just not enough, not enough? I done been hurt all kind of ways. I ain't got time for the lies today. I'ma pop these drugs, pop these drugs. Tell that bitch I need a coochie hug, a coochie hug. Don't say a word cause I can't stay. I ain't got time for the lies today.
Cool.
Nice.
That was not a gospel song. That was wild. That was
Yeah.
debauchery. That was Coochie Hug. That's one of the funniest lines I've ever heard.
It ain't salsa
I've heard
either.
this month. That's not salsa either. This guy's a troll. How old is this? Because he said it's very old. Did you release this? Interested.
It's cool. It's catchy.
Yeah. Do you have vibes, first impressions?
Well, first of all, I thought of literally the worst joke when you said it reminds you of a song by Dram and Lil Yachty.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone's gonna understand this. I won't explain it. But
what?
I was like, oh, it reminds me of a song by NV Ram and Big Canoe.
I have no idea what that is.
Yeah. If anyone can figure, I feel like Solex might be able to figure it out for some reason. But
yeah, I see.
We'll see.
Not me and you, Black. Not me and you. Bro, Black, did you get like?
Who?
Oh, there you are. All right.
Anyways, yeah, I mean it's catchy. It's like I think the main issue is with the vocal processing. I think the vocal is just so loud and has so much of that like low voice crispiness thing, you know, like the thing that Chris always says sounds like Drake. It's just like so straight line compressed across the whole vocal. It's like kind of unrelenting. It's not really dynamic at all. And it's also like there's so much of that high frequency elements, like the beater noise of like the low part of your voice, kind of like that, you know.
Yeah,
it makes it sound crispy, but there's so much of it that it was like tickling my ear holes. Like it did not sound.
Pause, bro.
It was like it sounded weird. It just sounded uncanny and uncomfortable.
You need that that ear hole hug. All right, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Ugh. But yeah, this is wild as usual.
It's not you. Well,
it's not as like crazy as it's just some top, but it's catchy. It's got some of the Black signature element.
I love that. I love when he does that.
Yeah.
This does sound like an older version of you, though. Like what I've heard from you more recently is more crisp and kind of a better delivery, I would say. But yeah, this is still enjoyable, and you still have the when I think of Black's signature kind of aspects, he does have his way around melodies and hooks. I think he has a good understanding for that, a good top liner. But yeah, proper catchy, makes me want to coochie hug. Wait, not just like Solex. What is that? What do you? I don't think you can. I don't know, man. Because one would have to have a coochie to hug with a coochie, right? You're not hugging a coochie. The coochie hugs you. Right, all right. Anyways, y'all need Jesus, bro. All right, let's do scores here. Vibes.
Yeah, let's see.
Black got me excited about freaking gospel song. I'm hearing this debauchery about coochie. Coochie hugs is so funny. Is this like a slang I just like slept on? You said this is old, right? How old is it? Vibes, you got a score?
Let's see. Do I? Yeah, I do.
3, 2, 1. All right, this is not real. It should be higher, but how could I not? All right, content.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just over 2 minutes. It's again like catchy. There's some lines in there that are eye catching.
Dude, I'm looking through Black's discography on Spotify, and some they look like thumbnails. Some of these thumbnails are so funny, like these YouTube thumbnails esque. There's like one of like a a a a butt with like underwear, and then Black going like this, and then like there's like a hand grabbing the butt,
Oh God, what the
and
fuck?
the hand is circled.
What?
It's so funny.
That's the
It's
album
called
art.
yeah. It looks like a YouTube thumbnail.
The fuck?
Black's so funny, bro.
It's actually smart.
I guess. Anyways, I didn't see this on Spotify. So are you planning to release this? Like, let us know. But what were we on? Were we on content?
Content?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. You have thoughts?
Catchy. I agree. I think his delivery, with his current self now as Black the artist, I think would be better. I could see what you're saying about the ear scratchiness of it. Maybe it could be toned down a little smoother. Um, what is it? Good melody. I think I already said that. I wish you had a little bit more energy and delivery, because I feel like you have like a wacky. That was probably one of the only wacky things you said in the song, but I wish you leaned into the wackiness a bit more, not only with the writing, but also like with your delivery. Um, I think there was one time where you did like a upper octave thing, and I thought it was really good, but you like never revisited it. So I'm curious, but yeah, if you were working on this still and trying to release it, that's what I would do. I would lean in the broccoli direction, because that song was a hit and it was fire. Um, but yeah, there was something else that I really liked, but it slips my mind right now. But yeah, it was overall decent. Yeah, you have anything else to say before we give a score?
No, not really.
I'm back, baby. What's up,
Official pimp?
What do you mean I'm back, baby? You're first time chatter, bro. Are you in the wrong place? But we'd love to have you and submit some
Solex, do you know this guy?
Yeah, who's this Joker, bro? And appreciate you, Solex. Also shout out Solex for sending me the Mario Paint emulator on the website. This is fantastic.
Nice.
I can't wait to play with it. No idea. True. But I like this guy. He's funny. We're scores, right? 3, 2, 1. Content.
Boom.
All kind of ways. All right. Press 1 in the chat for coochie hugs. Production. What do you got?
I think the main thing is just that the vocal is so overpowering. Like immediately, I had to like turn down, and just so compressed.
Chill, Solex. Chill. All right.
But yeah, I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you saying. Other than that, it's pretty decent. Yeah. Yeah. You have a score?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Baboy. Track total.
Just where it gravitated towards.
I mean, it really does.
Track total. Yeah, I've got a score for that.
3, 2, 1. All kind of way. You are a strong vocalist. You're a good top liner too.
I would encourage you, honestly, though. Like the melody, the more I hear it, I just feel like it's kind of standard. Like I don't know, I just doesn't like ring any bells of like, oh, it's so unique and so like tasty, right? It might be like familiar and catchy, but I just don't find it to be like I'm so impressed by that top line melody.
I love it.
I don't know, and I think it's similar to a lot of other tracks that we've heard from you. It's kind of the same pattern.
I know you would, you freak. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Well, your track was featuring these people, so
who? Josh doesn't get
anybody.
Bro, who is NV Ram and Big Canoe?
Let's see if anybody can figure it out. But
what's up, Edamez? Do you have a track for us?
Hey, welcome back.
Oh,
Send
wow. Thank you,
us
Solex.
it. Send your track.
Black
also, what the fuck happened? You submitted another track and deleted that one?
My wifey.
Bruh.
Skrillex is scared by this lack of mixing. Dang, he just pushed Black's track down, bruh. That's that systemic. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, wait, if
that's
ILY
that institutional.
Oh my god.
I love you, Hermes. How's it going? The queue's still open. Yes. And these two jokers, I mean, God bless them because they're helping us fill the queue, have already submitted tracks for us to listen to. So we will prioritize yours if you have a track for us. Otherwise, Black, you should submit the song that has that thumbnail I was talking about. It's called Plenty. But if you have the album art too, please upload it. It's so funny. You could go. Yeah.
So yeah,
Don't tell us how
ILY,
to run our show, bro. Okay? I said that.
ILY, also official PMP.
Yeah,
Send
bro.
us something
Pimp, where you
too.
at? Official pimp wave.
Try to beat ILY to finding the file.
He can't go now. All right, how do I ban this guy? Just kidding. All right. Oh wait, we're waiting on the track. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're waiting. There's new people in. Get in the Discord if you're not in there already.
We could just
send
listen.
that link.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Let's wait for.
Yeah, you can yap for it there.
How I sent or where? Link.
Ha!
Link in the chat. It's our site, fasttrack.studio/stream.
Bro, you've done it before. You're a return user. You were here last week. Yeah, give me a sec. I'm looking for the file. This time it's cleaner. Is it the same track as last time? Let's see. I'm in all kind of way. Is it 222? You submitted to us last week. You also tipped. You don't remember? You just got bunny like that,
looks
bro?
like the race is on right now. Official and
Oh, that was
ILY
official pimp. My bad. I thought you were talking about Hermes.
No. They're
Hermes
both
said you
trying
submitted
to
it though.
get their files in there. Let's see who's first.
Oh wait, no. Fuck.
We should have time for both of you guys, so don't worry.
Official pimp said they submitted it, but I don't see it. They're like lying.
He said there. I think he means on the page.
Oh, okay. I see.
So let's give him a sec. But anyways, since official, I don't think you've been here before.
Yo.
Just to orient, this is our feedback
too.
stream. Yeah, this is we try to give very detailed, constructive feedback. So we've got this whole format, as you can see, that we go through for each track. We spend like 15 minutes on everyone's trying to get detailed, and we don't only have this stream. We also have a platform, an app, you could say, that you can join called FastTrack, and yeah, it's currently in closed beta, so we're like testing things out. But if you are interested, all you have to do is hit us up to get into that closed beta. But essentially, we're helping you build your own kind of music, like record label teams for yourself. You can create projects and upload tracks and versions to those. Keep track of your tracks as you work on them. People can add comments with timestamps. You can create tasks and assign those tasks with deadlines to people. So like everyone, stays on course with meeting your release deadlines. And there's messaging now. There's an activity feed so you can see everything that your collaborators have been doing in real time, and a whole lot more that we're working on. So yeah, hopefully that's helpful, and we want to figure out what you guys need and what can help you.
Hermes just beat official pimp. Pimp, what are you doing, bro?
Nice.
PMP.
But again, if you're interested in trying out the beta of FastTrack, just literally hit us up. You can message us on our Instagram, fasttrack_music, or our personal ones, or on Discord, and just say that you want access, and we'll get you in.
You want links, bro? I got links.
And also, if you're in there now, you get to give us feedback that determines like what we build next. So if you want features, you want things to help you in your music making, just like become part of the process, and it will be built.
If you want coochie hugs, go somewhere else.
Yes.
Go somewhere else. We can't help you there. Hermes, we got your track. We'll do you.
Yep.
All right. Sleepless. You want to go ahead and introduce?
Yeah. So we've got Sleepless by ILY Hermes.
I love you, Hermes.
Your roles: producer, mixing engineer, and vocalist. Track genre is hyperpop.
Ooh.
And track description is...
wait.
What?
I think I'm starting to remember. I did like his artistry last time. So.
Mm-hmm. Track description is tried to boost the vocals up this time, and no hard clipping, maybe. Oh yeah, the hard clipping.
Okay, so this is the same song. Okay, because last time it was called 222.
Okay.
So looks like you've.
You said it's not the same track as last time.
Well, what the hell are you talking about then? What do you mean? I mean, I guess in general, you said that people had said that you had that problem. So.
Like versus last time, yeah. Versus the other track.
Okay, cool.
No
hard clipping, maybe. He clipped.
Let's see, there's only soft clipping now.
Yeah. Well, I told him only. This is the guy who said only one soft clipper. Okay.
Not 10,000, not a million, not a trillion.
Only said a million. All right. I'm ready. You ready?
All right, let's do it.
3, 2, 1.
vocal layers and delay.
I like the beat a lot.
This part is like much quieter.
Is it?
Feels like it's been pushed way out to the background. And the bass is up front. Big difference in depth. That was a good transition. Oh, it's so much cleaner right here. It seems like it's supposed to sound background-ish, you know?
Yeah.
It's a lot quieter. Cool.
It's like the tropiest hyperpop ending. But not only did they do it once, they did it twice.
Yeah. I like that. I like that it's not just like one thing throughout. Maybe it's common, but it's cool.
I'm gonna say it's definitely common.
Yeah.
But it's like so common actually.
Common if you are into hyperpop, but if you discover this and you're like, oh shit, like that's different than all the other shit out there.
Sure.
Then yeah. And also,
but that's almost like discovering Weird Al Yankovic's "I'm Fat" and saying like, "Oh man, this was like really cool," but like it was actually a parody of Michael Jackson's "I'm Bad." You know what I mean? Like because like
well,
the hyperpop thing of slowing it down and key changing at the end. One, I think it's done better, even like in the kind of meta of hyperpop, where it's kind of like immediately at the song end that the last thing the vocalist says, where he gave us like this like just pause of instrumental, or not pause, but just like pause of his vocals and just the instrumental, and then the thing came up. So it's like kind of dragging on, and then like key change, and it's the same instrumental, but it's like the same thing, and then it does it again. Like I don't know. To me, it's just like kind of extra and like a weird parody, but I don't think they did it as a parody. So just trying to caution against that.
Maybe the reason that I like that is because I was kind of bored earlier.
Right.
It's just like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that. All that being said, I do like a lot of the thing that's happening. I do agree with you though. I did get bored for a while, um, which is kind of a shame because I do like your vocals still, and Zolex agrees. Like he likes the way that you've even heavily compressed it. I'm sure maybe Josh has something else to say about it, but I think I still hear a problem that you say is characteristic in your mixes is that your vocal kind of lacks a low end a little bit. I think I did hear that. Although this one is much better, so applause to you. It's a much better mix than previously. Um, I still would like to hear what you're saying. Your melodies, choices, and like your singing voice is cool though. I think we touched on that before. Um, if we can hear what you're saying and you're telling a compelling story, we would get less bored. Um, which is kind of weird to say in a hyperpop song too. Like a hyperpop song, there's like so many cool synths and like melodies. It's really melody heavy that's going on. So it's weird to think that you could get possibly bored in it, but yeah, it happens. The human brains kind of get accustomed to things very quickly. So if you don't keep it fresh, then I suppose it gets stale. But yeah. Do you have anything else to say for vibes, first impressions?
Not for that stuff. There's probably more detail in content production.
Yeah. I think Solok said this last time too. I do really enjoy your artistry, though. I think you have a lot of potential. So, yeah. Shall we give a score then?
Yeah.
Dun dun. I like the beat a lot too. The beat was cool. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Content.
Yeah. So for content, I mean, I guess we kind of talked about, is it staying fresh? Is the content, the parts that repeat a lot, good enough? I think arrangement wise, the main thing that kind of irked me was just how like it feels like there are extra layers in here that aren't really adding positively to the overall sound. Or it could even just be gain staging. Like you've got like a synth part that's like a little bit too quiet to sound like it's supposed to be there. And if it were a little bit louder, it might sort of fill out the track more and feel like things are balanced better. But it just gives that uncanny feeling of like, why is that synth part like so quiet in the background? And it's just like, I found myself a lot of the time, this is more of a production thing, but wondering like, what is the hierarchy of layers here? And like, why is this section like feel like it's much further in the distance, and then elements are getting added back in that suddenly feel like much closer? It just felt like a bit of a mistake, less than like a careful, like balanced, rational reason for putting it together that way. I also want to just compare these two sections here. Let's see. So it's not terrible. It's a little overwhelming, I think. Like it sounds like there's a lot of stuff going on, even if it's not that many layers like in numbers. But then when we get to this second part, let's hear this. Oh my god. So much cleaner. There's less stuff there. Like it finally felt like professional there versus before it was like all this other synth shit in the background that it wasn't like layered well. Mm. This part.
I love all the different switches though.
It's just a hair busier than it needs to be, to the point where it starts to throw itself into like amateur territory, right? Mm-hmm. If you were to just take a few of the layers out that are being destructive and not constructive, it would help it so much. And you see that in that little short section towards the end. Like the delay or background layers, whatever's going on there, are just like completely at the same level, and they're just stepping on each other. And it's like, oops, there's another mistake. And like as you listen, you rack up these sort of oddities or like mistakes. It just brings that perceived quality level down. And you don't have to do that to yourself. Like you actually have the content here already that could make it sound better and more professional and more like well arranged and well balanced. But like just you have to avoid adding layers when they're not needed and removing them when they're causing problems. So I think that's the main thing for me. Like I just simplify a little bit, because we hear this all the time too, which is part of the reason that I'm like, like so close. There's a tendency for artists to like keep adding layers, and then never like doing the cleanup, right? Yeah, like taking out the shit that isn't helping. Hearing it from like the outside listener's perspective of how things come together versus like your perspective of this is the baby, this is the thing I crafted. Every part had intention behind it. It's like the intention doesn't matter. It's just how it comes across to the listener who's never heard it before. So, I mean, hopefully that's what feedback is for also. We can try to help you pinpoint when that's needed. But yeah, I just want it to be like a little simpler, because then it would be like pretty great, I think.
Yeah. And we'd probably hear your vocals more, which we say that we like, so.
Yeah, I like the processing and the sound of your vocals. It's just like the parts where there's like delay and they're stepping on each other is like, damn it, so close.
Yeah. I don't know if I found the vocal processing too bad, but it might have added to the buildup that you were talking about.
Yeah, it's just additive. It's like when all these things build up, there's like one extra layer in the synth department. There's one extra layer in the vocal department. There's like, one extra of everything. It's like a bit cacophonous. There's just like a lot to process.
Yeah, see, I was gonna say Black all about racist, but like he called me. He's like Chris or Kenji Sama, bro. Why do you gotta say Sama, bro? That's crazy. Josh should go back to Black barber for his next haircut. Damn! Yeah, he needs it, bro, huh? Get that sick.
Damn.
Dude, get Josh.
I see how it is.
No, I'm just kidding.
My God.
Get Josh some cornrows, bro.
Let's all imagine that for a second.
That'd be awesome. We'll Photoshop it later. We'll do some AI.
Yeah. Next stream.
It's awesome.
You're funny.
There's so many yaps here, bro.
I know. We got some real yappers in the chat.
Yeah, we always do. But cool. What we're scoring a song right now, are we? Where are we at?
Yeah, content. Oh, also, I wanted to say, where'd Pimp go? Pimp, if you were discouraged by the fact that you were beaten in the race to get your track in, there's still time. We have room in the queue, so send your track if you're still here.
Yeah, we got you, bro.
Yeah.
Pimp talk a bit game talking about I'm back as a first time chatter. Talking about I landed on the page.
I know. Otherwise, you're gonna force us to listen to another black track, and I don't know if we really want to do that.
Damn, bro. Damn. Like a crispy lineup, maybe some cool parts. His coochie hug. Who for Josh? Yeah, possibly, bro. It's a
No,
good song.
I think we're talking about ILY.
ILY's coochie hug ratio.
Yeah.
Comment below. What do you think? Our scores will reflect the coochie hug ratio. Wait. So content. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was cool. I liked a lot of the instrumental switch just in the middle of the song. I tried to keep things fresh, but it still didn't. I'm just hoping that the vocal can kind of come through and like a little bit of lyricism, some storytelling, perhaps, some thoughtfulness behind the hyperpop 101 principles. But I think you have a good foundation. Yeah, that's all I have to add to Josh's kind of content analysis. So you have a score?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Shlababooey. Cool. And production.
We kind of talked about it, but it's not bad. Like the individual elements are not bad. I do think your gain staging has a lot of room for improvement. Like it
got better. It got very much better.
It got better towards the end. Yeah, I agree.
No, I mean from last week.
Or from last time. Yeah. Oh, for sure. From last time. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just questioning at a lot of points, like why the layers are the volumes that they are. Like it doesn't always feel logical, like why something is so much louder than like other parts. Even if loudness isn't like an absolute loudness is not an issue here. Thank God there's no like clipping problem, but it's just like, why are those layers or that section like way pushed farther back by the volume differences? And then like a layer comes in that's like significantly louder. Like, let's try to listen to that actually. And then when that big wash of like high frequency stuff comes in, that shows us where like the volume ceiling is, and it begs the question even more, like why was that first part so far behind that? So it just feels like, why are we going really far in the distance then back? You could do like an in the distance thing, but you probably need some like low pass filtering to make that convincing, because right now it's just the same like EQ spectrum except quieter in that part, and then one by one like much louder layers come in. So you said maybe it's because sometimes I listen to just one sound over and over really loud and I start hearing it in a different volume than what it actually is. I have the same problem with my vocals and every other song. Yeah, I think you're on to what it probably is. That's super common, and it's like I would do that, also in mixing, where like if you really like a sound, you listen to it at high volume to hear what it would sound like if somebody else turned your track up. But yeah, it absolutely destroys your like perspective, especially when it comes to gain staging, because then when you're trying to mix the whole track, you just don't have a good sense for where things actually are in terms of volume. And if you listen to something over and over at any volume, you're going to totally just like lose your objectivity in perspective to that thing. So usually, and like Solex, I think, has given us a little hint of that this technique that I'm about to say works, but he'll come in and say, oh, I spent 6 hours on this. And it's like already great, right? And like you look back to like a lot of songwriters and a lot of the artists that you probably look up to, you wouldn't believe how fast some of the most popular songs come together. It's not about like spending a long time at the get-go on like small details. You actually have to like work to get the thing as good as you can as quickly as possible. And that's like one of the reasons I really like concepts like top-down mixing, where you start by mixing at like the mix bus and trying to make everything sound better. And then you move to like larger instrument groups. And then eventually you get down to the specific stuff and you're just making little fine tuning adjustments. It also makes it easier to not fuck up your whole mix when you've like perfected everything. And then you put one plugin on the mix bus and it tilts the scale. So stuff like that, just like little tips for getting your song great sooner, will also help you not lose all of your perspective. Because if you don't have perspective, you can't make something good, and it's not your fault. It's just the way that like human perception works. If you've looked at something for too long, you don't see it like other people do. So yeah, I would definitely consider not listening to sounds over and over, especially at high volume if you can, and try to get used to mixing actually at a very low level, and then experiment with changing your volume level around periodically as you mix.
And get feedback.
Yeah, get feedback too, but like you can do things on your own to like get to us with a better result and only have minor improvements to make, and it'll help you see what you need to do with greater clarity. It won't be as confusing or uncertain, like what should I do next, because you'll be able to hear stuff easier. So yeah, it's hard to do that, but you'll get there. The better that you get at mixing, the faster you can mix, and then you see things more clearly. So
yes.
You have any other thoughts on production?
Punchline of FastTrack, take away your focus from one or the other, Josh.
Oh God! Oh, someone's doing some stalking. I see.
Is the punchline or fast? Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I was in a completely different. I thought he was saying punchline as a joke, like the
no.
punchline of a joke.
I assume you're talking about the punchline.
Yeah, the punchline, like student organization.
Yeah, which I don't lead anymore because I'm not a student.
Did you? Where do you find that information? I wonder.
Probably on like LinkedIn or something.
I see. Black going in deep.
I don't know.
Appreciate it. But okay, hey, what are we doing?
Production? Any other thoughts or gift scores?
Nah, I think I've said my piece on production already. I think it's a great improvement from what you did before. There's still room to improve. I think maybe not again. Don't shelve the low end of your vocal so much. I'd like to let that pop through a little bit more. Don't crowd, as Josh said. The kind of EQ space. The clearer, the better. But yeah, production score. You have one?
Yeah, I do.
3, 2, 1.
Nice.
Track total.
Track total.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun,
yeah, I've got a track total.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Bro, we've had people try to dox us on stream before too. How does it feel to live at 1433 Summary Lane in Missouri? Bro, that shit has actually happened to us, like low key. Like some people get mad and like
it was super weird. It was like somebody that we didn't even give feedback to. I don't think they were just like they came in. They were like, "I'm gonna try to scare these people."
I thought they were like they wanted to listen to their track now or something, and we're like, "You got to skip."
Oh,
And
maybe.
like, dox. I was like, "Bro, what the hell? You just gotta ignore those guys."
And we were like, shit, how do we ban them? We were like trying to figure it out.
Yeah, we didn't know how. And then I was like, that's not my address. And I was like, kind of my address. I was like, yeah, that's not my address. Fucking
yeah,
I think it's
crazy.
public information. Anyways, all right, don't look
most information somewhat public if you try hard enough.
Yeah, don't look up Team 10 House or else you'll find me. I'm just kidding.
Oh, God.
All right. We got one more. What is it? We got room for one more track. It's going to be either Black or Solex, and I think Solex forfeited his spot. Actually, he deleted his track. So
gone.
All right, we got My Wifey by Black, which is not the song I told him to submit, but it's okay. It's fine. It's his show, I guess.
All right, so nobody else is in the queue. I think the other guy disappeared. So let's do Sue Blacks. Unless anybody else wants to pipe in the chat that you're submitting your track right now.
Pimp, if you are narcoleptic and fell asleep and you
fell
woke
asleep
back up
at the keyboard.
Yeah, you fell asleep at the wheel and then you woke up, let me know.
His description is just going to be like a million ends, just like
I submitted a release track on Discord. Fire. You can submit release tracks here too. Bro took too many perks. Real. It isn't mine. Okay. Sure. All right. Let's do My Wifey then.
All right. We're going to do your wifey? What the fuck?
Oh man, pause. Damn, good one. Damn.
All right.
No, that was good.
I'll take the applause.
That was good. That was good, right?
Thank you. All right.
That's yap of the
I got the yap of the week.
It's so funny. Yeah,
all
right, guys, roast me. I deserve it. That was crazy.
So Lex, you're showing your Britain. That's mad.
That's mad. All right. Read this description so I can get
old
out
ass
of here.
track, his old ass wifey. Your role is ghostwriter. It's apparently salsa and gospel. Of course.
Your role is ghostwriter. It's gonna be his fucking voice too. Watch.
Yeah.
The first millisecond is gonna be him going. All right, let's do it.
I don't have high hopes when the description is I 100% didn't steal anything.
All right, let's do this. Let's ban him.
All right, let's do it.
Let's report him on Spotify. 3, 2, 1.
I know you like me, and you so pricey.
That old style black
Are you my
auto-tune
wifey?
thing?
You might be, you might be. I put in overtime, and I've been on my grind. Gotta make you my wifey, my wifey. I know you like me, and you so pricey. Are you my wifey? You might be, you might be. I put in overtime, and I've been on my grind. Gotta make you my wifey, my wifey. Know you steady worried cause you dancing for them dollars. I ain't gon' judge you, girl, I know that you a scholar. Fiscally challenged, but you treat me like a baller. When I'm all alone, you know that I just gotta call ya. Obtuse, rubber goose, green mousse, guava juice, giant snake, birthday cake, large fries, chocolate shake. Obtuse, rubber goose, green mousse, guava juice, giant snake, birthday cake, large fries, chocolate shake. I know you like me, and you so pricey. Are you my wifey? You might be, you might be. I put in overtime, and I've been on my grind. Gotta make you my wifey, my wifey. I know you like me, and you so pricey. Are you my wifey? You might be, you might be. I put in overtime, and I've been on my grind. Gotta make you my wifey, my wifey. Diamonds dripping on me, and you know that I be touring. 100 bands up on me, and you know I drive a foreign. Blizzard got the juice, and know that I ain't never boring.
I gotta say, you fucked up that bar there. He said, I'm from Poland, I'd be pouring.
Wait, go back.
I thought he was going to say I'd be Poland, and that would have been funnier. But all right. Anyways, you ready?
Wait, play that part again.
All right, hold on.
Boring. Feel like I'm in Poland, cause you know that I be pouring. Obtuse, rubber goose, green mousse, guava juice, giant goose.
Oh, you said that?
About me, and you know I drive a foreign. Blizzard got the juice, and know that I ain't never boring. Feel like I'm in Poland, cause you know that I be pouring. Obtuse, rubber goose, green mousse, guava juice, giant snake, birthday cake, large fries, chocolate shake. Obtuse, rubber goose, green mousse, guava juice, giant snake, birthday cake, large fries, chocolate shake. I know you like me, and you so pricey. Are you my wifey? You might be, you might be. I put in overtime, and I've been on my grind. Gotta make you my wifey, my wifey. I know you like me, and you so pricey. Are you my wifey? You might be, you might be. I put in overtime, and I've been on my grind. Gotta make you my wifey, my wifey.
Did you put that in the song? I missed that, or are you just saying that as a fact? Like, you like said you were bored and you're just gonna put this in. May or may not be Fairly Odd Parents because I got bored writing. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's definitely Fairly Odd Parents. I don't know what we're talking about here. That shit is plagiarism. I'll report you to Spotify right away. But yeah, vibes. First impressions. What do you got, Josh?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like some of the things you've like learned since then, like I feel like the auto-tune thing to me is kind of distracting. Just the fact that it's so wavery in pitch, like it goes like below the pitch often and then comes back up, and it just sounds kind of artificial, which like we've been through before, and you've like I think changed your tuning a little bit since then. But otherwise it sounds a lot like your style. Like I kind of expected the lines the lines and the melody to be exactly as they were as soon as I heard like the beginning of the beat, which isn't a bad thing. But yeah, I mean it's got like some catchiness factor. It's mixed like decently. My general feeling is that I feel like nothing's like really bad, but everything just feels like it could be tightened up a little bit. And again, I know this is an older track, but I just feel like, yeah, it's fine, but I don't know. Like I feel kind of lukewarm on it, if I'm honest, right? It's okay. There's some smart lines in there, but it still doesn't meet that waterline of just some top.
Yeah, just some top was like quite literally the top. I think that we heard from you so far.
That was inspirational.
Has that been released? Because if not, you got to release it. It's really good. Let me dox your Spotify page again. Your SEO on Spotify is not very good, by the way.
Mm.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't see it. That song's fantastic. But anyways, yeah, I agree with what he's saying. But doing my wifey is fun. Yeah. Okay. I get it, guys. We got me. All right, we got me. All right, I got. I'm gonna be a sore loser about it for like a whole week. All right, vibes. All right, I got my score. Actually, wait a minute. He put the Fairly Odd Parents in this. There's no way I can give any other score. All right, 3, 2, 1.
I knew it.
Bro, he said, what did he say? Obtuse rubber goose green. What? I can't even say. Obtuse rubber goose green moose. Is that what he say? Guava juice.
I can't remember.
That was great. Just some top will never be able to. Why not? Why? What the fuck? That was
what?
That might have been like your current era's opus.
Yeah. What's the story?
Yeah. What
Did
happened?
You get in trouble? Like, what's the story?
Yeah. Did you and the main lyricist just like beef or something?
The fuck?
All right. Content. What do you got?
Yeah, let's see, bro. The story about this. Dude, tell us the story, please. But we have 10 minutes left. Yeah, content. I don't know. I think it's like there's some good lines as usual, but it's just a song.
I'll help.
Yeah, do you have thoughts?
Yeah, I just gave my thoughts in score form.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yeah, I appreciate the previous era Black, but I am all for current era Black.
Yeah.
And just some top. Yeah, what's happening? We'll all be in Discord later. We'll be like not in the. We'll do like the after party stuff probably starting next week, but not this week.
Yeah,
I got some stuff to do, but you can either save it for that time if it's a really long story, or just chat it. But yeah, that could be cool. That's a shame, man. That song was really good. Everybody got free drinks.
Yeah, they're free because we don't have to buy them.
Yeah, bro. Solex treat. Thanks, Solex.
Yep. Solex is gonna be shipping some Guinness all around the world.
Yeah, bro. Get on Uber Eats. He'll send you some stuff. It'll be crazy. Wait. Yep. Solex paying for
Solex,
hugs,
you can pay for it from all of your millions of streams on your album, right?
Yeah, bro.
Which is out, right?
Or his tutorial YouTube video. All right. Anyways, what do we got here? What are we doing here? Oh yeah, I gave him a 69. Do you have anything else? Okay. Production.
No. Production. He said, long story short, the artist doesn't want anything to do with that song, even asking them if they were okay with releasing it. Fuck.
Long story short, the artist doesn't want anything to do with that song, even asking them if they were okay with releasing it. What do you mean they don't want anything to do with it?
Can you get a different artist on it? Can
you just like say it's you or like not credit them? Like, would they be mad about that? That sucks. Yeah, that's really good. To be frank, I've been saving my royalties. May as well use them on something. Thanks. Appreciate you.
You owe us royalties for giving you feedback. Did you guys not realize that?
Yeah, bro. You guys signed a contract. There's like a terms and conditions there. We own 100%.
Yeah, dude. We get automatic royalties from Sound Exchange.
Automatic.
Mechanical.
Everything.
Yeah.
Thanks, baby. Thanks, suckers. No, I'm just kidding. Yep. All right. I'm pretty toxic today. I'm sorry, y'all. All right, production. What do you got?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of okay. It doesn't sound super crispy, but there's nothing like super wrong with it either. Just kind of like, yeah, I don't know. It's an older track, so I don't want to like, don't know how much you're intending to actually like go and mix this.
Nah, he's not. There's no way.
Yeah.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Not a 69.
Yeah.
Track total. I know you. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Yep. Sweet.
All right, y'all. Appreciate it.
But Solex gives it 100. That's good.
There you go, bro. Well, we know Solex scales shit down. No, I'm just kidding. Josh being mean, calling it okay. Real. Talk about it.
Someone has to be the bad cop.
Someone's Simon Cowell, bro.
We can't both good cop over.
Bro, but Black calling me the K word, bro. No, I'm just kidding. Can he steal some Masters of Artists? He will be dishonored. Oh my God, he went even further. Okay.
Oh my God.
He capitalized it too, bruh. Bruh. Man, my brain's going crazy right now. I would have clapped back if we were in person. But I can't be incriminated here.
There'd be a fight.
It'd be funny. I think me and Black
Blood
could
would be
probably
drawn.
we could do blood sport racism comedy together. I think it'd be fun.
Oh boy.
But I would just be clipped up and canceled, so I can't do that. But I appreciate it. It's good humor. Cool. We good here, y'all. I appreciate it. As Josh has said before, I can go ahead and close out here with the realization that we are this scam. This stream is a scam. It's a front for the website that Josh and I have been working on for a long time now. And many people are a part of the movement here. It's a beta, a music project management platform. Currently, it's a way to build and organize your teams. Our vision is to have you guys build and manage your own record labels with all the structure, infrastructure, tools that they use to have commercial success. We're hoping that we can bring it to the common person, the common artist. So if that sounds cool to you, please sign up for the beta waitlist. We'll get you in immediately. You could just DM us too. We'll also have some plans in the future about making some of these features available to everybody, being in an open beta. Of course, we're still testing some newer ones, and we want some feature ideas from you guys. So we've interviewed some of the people in the chat already. We'd like to interview more people. We'd like to talk to you guys more, so we'll probably be doing some interactions in Discord, like what would we call it? After parties, office hours, perhaps. Because we love your feedback on our work here. So yeah, that sounds cool. Sign up for the beta waitlist. We appreciate it. Otherwise, keep submitting your songs. We appreciate it. We enjoy listening to them. Some of the funniest music I've ever heard has come through the stream, so it's cool. I can't believe Just Some Top is not going to be released. That's really a shame.
Travesty of the century.
Yeah, we got to convince that person. But okay, yeah, Josh, you have anything else to say before we leave?
Other than we're gonna have a mobile app soon. And
Yes.
some other stuff.
Black,
Again,
to answer
we
your
want,
question, there will be a mobile app.
yeah, and we want
And
your
I will
feedback.
test it before we give it to you, just to make sure.
And we want to hear what you guys want us to build too. So the only way to do that is if you hit us up and let us know if you want access, early access. Again, you can do that on our Instagram, FastTrack_music, or either of our personal ones, or just through Discord. If you're not already in the Discord, join that. And yeah, follow us on Twitch. We'll be back next Friday, and the plan is to do a little after party / office hours / focus group, so we can like see what you guys think of the product in like an easier way. But yeah, that'll be fun.
Yup.
Otherwise,
maybe we play Putt Party.
Yeah.
Depending on what happens. Mm-hmm. Cool. All right, y'all. Appreciate it. Peace.
All right. Thanks, everyone. Have a good weekend. Peace.
Oh, Black had a feature idea.